Well, it was going to happen. We've had our blip in the league. Hopefully we can turn that round today, but we've got a big match in the FA Cup, which could reap a high reward in terms of financial gain. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 26 and another part of the Journeyman with Macclesfield. Today we are taking on Aldershot Town as we look to get back on track in the league before we take on Bradford City in the FA Cup second round in perhaps the biggest match of the Journeyman so far. We have been keeping a little eye out for some jobs in the recruitment side of things. There are some interesting jobs out there. The likes of Plymouth would be a very good job if they were to offer us it. Bradford City, who we take on today, is available as well. So we'll get a little look at them and see if they would be somebody that we'd be interested in. But since you were last with me, it has gone a little bit wrong. We managed to lose 1-0 to Newport County. That was our first defeat in 16 games. We bounced straight back, though, with a 4-0 victory over Gateshead. Connor Townsend, Danny Elliott, Elliot Lee and Birkenhermick scoring there. We then drew 3-3 with Halifax. We were ahead 2-0. They then brought it back to 2-2. We did score in the 91st minute and I thought it was the winner, but Jamie Cook managed to go down the other end and steal a draw from us. And then we lost 1-0 to Boston. So it hasn't been fantastic. We've only won one of our last 5 league matches now. We're still top of the league. We've still got a comfortable cushion of 7 points, but we've just got to be a little bit careful. Hopefully we can get back on track today with a good performance, and it is a fully fit starting 11. We are coming through the other side of that little injury crisis now, so fingers crossed all of that will work out for the better. But Vicente Reyes will start in goal with Hunt, Upson, Pratt and Townsend in defence. Osborne holds the midfield with Mellor, Elliot Lee and Milona. Starting behind Birkenhermick and Danny Elliott up top. So let's get ourselves into it. Aldershot, of course, in third place. They have got a game in hand over us, but we are 9 points clear of them. So if we manage to win today, that will be pretty huge, I would think. And that would put us 12 points clear. Okay, they would have a game in hand, but it's still Kidderminster Harriers that are the team behind us and chasing us. And yeah, you know, we've got to take those positives and run with them, really. Yeah, we're in a really, really good situation. And we've got to take those positives. We had an incredible unbeaten streak. That's now over. Refocus. Let's get back on with the job in hand. Elliot Lee gets it forward. Birkenhermick scores. And within 10 minutes, we are into the lead. That was another brilliant assist from Elliot Lee, who is starting to play really, really well from that attacking midfield role. Good ball over the top. And Birkenhermick, who is still sort of finding his fitness after a little bit of a spell on the sidelines, manages to put the ball into the back of the net. And we are now 1-0 up. Very good start. Okay, Vicente Reyes clears it, gets it towards Damani Mellor on this right-hand side, who cuts inside. He's got a chance here, Damani Mellor. It was deflected into the hands of Hollingshed there in goal. But I tell you what, we have started this game very, very well. And we have taken a risk of not putting a keeper on the bench. So I'm hoping we don't pay for that today, but yeah, I just feel like we needed to have all of the players that we have got on the bench on there today. You know, if you look at that bench, it's a very, very strong bench. Tom Ince, I guess, is the one that could have dropped out maybe for Max Durnley, but I thought we'd take the risk. You know, we haven't needed to substitute the goalkeeper so far in the Journeyman, so let's hope it remains that way, eh? But yeah, 1-0 up at the moment. Exactly what we wanted to do. And Let's hope that we can keep that going. Here's Elliot Lee. Gets it to Birkenhermic, who loses it. Now here's Mavididi Tetic. Forward to Mavididi now. Mavididi into the middle. Oh, headed away. Oh, that's a bad tackle from Rob Hunt. That could be a red card here. Oh, it is. It is a red card. It looked like it was going to be yellow, but it has, in fact, been a red card. Okay. We need to work this out now. I think basically just go without the attacking midfielder. Josh Clark can come on there. But yeah, that's not what we want. We don't want to be down to 10 men. That just gives us something else to think about. It's one of those things that happens when you're just in that little bad spell of form, and I certainly feel like that's where we're at as a team at the moment. We've got that just little bit of doubt at where we're at. But yeah, let's try and get into the second half, and I think a win today would be absolutely massive for us, because it would put us significantly ahead of Aldershot. I mean, Kidderminster are keeping pace with us, just 7 points behind. Even if we win today. And that's amazing for them as well. So, yeah. No guarantees in this league. But hopefully we've given ourselves enough of a buffer that we can keep chipping away. Here's Birkenhermic. That could have been a great moment. I think we're going to bring off Danny Elliott. We'll give Paco Alsacia a little bit of a run out for half an hour. See what his fitness levels are looking like. It's been recommended 45 minutes of play. And I'm hoping that can bring him back in. Here's Mylona. Mylona gets it forward. Birkenhermic is there. Birkenhermic scores. That was a brilliant finish. Oh, it's disallowed. Wow, that was very unlucky. I mean, what a game he's had. Best game since he has returned to the side, and a shame that he didn't get his second goal there. Here's Brookin. Gets it to Vaughan. Tetic now. Whittington. Whittington again. Brookin. Decent block by Elliot Lee, but it's not happening for us. But Aldershot shoot over the bar. Still 1-0. Now then. Let's see if we can use this bench to good effect. So Mylona is going to come off for Mazzara. Townsend can come off for Michael Parker. I think all of that looks pretty good. Yeah, going to keep it like that. And we might bring on Luca Fletcher for the last 5 minutes or so for Birkenhermic. It just depends where we're up to. Right, here's Elliot Lee. Gets it to Ben Osborne. Now back to Elijah Upson, who boots it forward. No, that wasn't good. Here's Mavididi. Mavididi now with the shot over the bar. Yeah, just starting to feel that pressure. You know, I think, as we've said, it's a huge 3 points for us if we can pull this off. Vaughan. Here's Ladapo. Freddie Ladapo, I think that is. Oh, no, it's not. It's not Freddie. It is a Ladapo, though. Parker away. And Aldershot are coming at us here, and we're looking a little bit leggy. Here's Vaughan. There's the shots, and it's wide. I don't know if we've got anybody else on the bench that we can bring on. I guess maybe Harold William. He could come on for Birkenhermic, couldn't he? For the last 5 minutes. Yeah. And then, how do we do it? Yeah, in possession there, out possession there. And some as a poacher up top. Yeah, Okay. 5 minutes to go then. Playing 5 at the back. We'll see what comes of it. 7 minutes of additional time. But I think it looks like we're going to hang on, although there is some final drama here. Paco Alsatier is going to take the free kick. Come on. Come on. Into the middle it goes. Ups and in. Oh, it's Pratt. That's another disallowed goal. Wow. Well, if we don't win here, it's a disaster, but no worries at all. An excellent 3 points. 10 men we had on the pitch there, but we managed to hang on. That is a huge, huge 3 points. Hunt has been banned. We're going to appeal against that ban, even though it was a horrendous tackle. But yes, that has absolutely given us that little bit of breathing space that hopefully we need. Let's see how we get on against Bradford now. Okay, here we are then. This is the big one. We take on Bradford City in the FA Cup second round. Can we get through to the next stage? Josh Clark comes in for the suspended Rob Hunt, but everybody else stays in the team. I do think we played very well in that first half before the red card, and we defended valiantly. I feel like this is the team that we want to put out there. We've got some great players on the bench as well in case we need them. And we may well do. But Bradford City, tough team. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we are at against a Football League side. It's the first time that we have taken on a Football League side in the Journeyman with Macclesfield so far. So this is a real indicator of where we're at as a team. Now, we're not in the best of form of late, and that is a shame, because if we took them on in the midst of our 16-game unbeaten run, maybe the result would have been different. We will see. We will see. They have got an injury early on here, which is a shame for them. Ben Osborne is going to whip this corner in. Who is going to be waiting for it? Nobody, but Elliot Lee goes for the shot again. Elliot Lee, it's in. It's in. It's an own goal, but Elliot Lee, absolutely brilliant. Had a couple of goals at that. Couldn't direct it goalwards because of basically 8 players behind the ball here. But Josh Clark chipped it back. Elliot Lee went with the shot. It was deflected in, and it's 1-0 to the Silkmen. What a start that is. And, well, actually, it's gone down as an Elliot Lee goal in the end, rather than the own goal, which I think is fair. Must have been hitting the target. They've changed their mind on that front, haven't they? But, yeah, good stuff. Good start. And that puts us 1-0 up. Here's Bradford City's response, though. Managerless Bradford City. Townsend's now. Oh, no! 2 games in a row. What is going on here? Yeah, I feel like we have to go for that same manoeuvre that we did last time. This is a lot tougher, though. But Michael Parker can play at left back, but Connor Townsend is off. And we're down to 10 men once again, very early in the match. Whipped in. Yeah, could have possibly been a chance there. I do love the colours of Bradford City. It's very Traitors-esque, isn't it? It would make for a good thumbnail. Here's Swan. Swan on the ball. Gets it to Metcalf. Here's Poynton. Metcalf forwards. Ooh. That was a chance, wasn't it? Yeah, Bradford. Very, very tempting side there. Very CaptainGoodspeed side, aren't they, Bradford? And, as things maybe slightly starting to unravel, do we maybe chuck a cheeky job application forward to Bradford and just see if they're interested in us? They might not be. But, yeah, it is tempting because I'm very much liking the strip. And that opportunity to get into the EFL. the first time. It is tempting. Here's Birkenhermick into the middle. Danny Elliott scores 2-0 just before half-time. That is fabulous. And it was a nice little move, wasn't it? Good ball over the top from Ben Osborne. And Birkenhermick was there, just chips it back in. He's had a great episode today. And Danny Elliott finally gets a goal that he deserves in the FA Cup. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. Here's Ermick on the ball. No, it's going to be a corner. This could be 3-0 just before half-time if we get this delivery right. It's going to be Ben Osborne that whips it into the middle. Here he comes. Ben Osborne into the middle. Header from George Pratt, and it is 3-0. Come on! Yes! This is unbelievable. Down to 10 men. But we are playing together as one. Excellent cross from Ben Osborne, and George Pratt sticks it into the back of the net. And it's 3-0 now. Unbelievable. Right, Vicente Reyes comes out. This is a crazy spell. Can we make it 4 just before half-time? Hopefully we hang on to the 3-goal lead. But here come Bradford. Maybe this is their response. Ooh, excellent save from Vicente Reyes in between the sticks there. That is going to be half-time. 50 minutes it was that first half. But, yeah, done very, very well there, haven't we? What a 45 minutes that was. You've blown them away. Osborne having a great time. Yeah, let's get into the second half. We might have to bring off some of our attacking players. I'm thinking Danny Elliott possibly, because Birkenhermick can be a good target forward. Here's Elliott into the middle. You feel one more goal would absolutely seal it. 3-0, I don't feel safe. But 4-0 would absolutely be high and dry. You would feel Poynton with the shot there, but it goes wide. It goes wide. And it is good to see this Leeson.com stadium absolutely packed to the rafters. And it is the magic of the FA Cup, isn't it? And yeah, I mean, this could be a huge moment in our season, couldn't it? You know, us getting back on track and absolutely thumping a side in the league above at the moment. Reyes gets it forward. Long highlights usually do end in goals. And this has been a hell of a highlight, hasn't it? Goodman gets it to Boy. That's forward to Poynton now. Poynton still going. Oh, it's in, and Tommy Lee has scored. As I say, long highlights usually end in goals. And that gets Bradford City back into the match. And we're absolutely going to have to switch things up here, I think. Maybe make it a little bit more narrow. I'm thinking. Yeah, I've got a couple of little things up my sleeve because Josh Kay is on the bench as well because we've got 9 substitutions. Oh, well, 9 substitutes, I should say. We don't have 9 substitutions. Here's Danny Elliott with a chance. Oh, right. I think that's going to be his last action of the match. So Danny Elliott's going to come off. We're going to put on Harold William. He's going to go there, just like he did last time. Ah, hang on a minute. Yeah, that could be an issue of why we've been playing the way we have. But I'm thinking move Elliott Lee into the middle. And bring my loaner off. And because we've got Josh Kay on the bench, he can come on and go there. And there. There's a little bit more protection. Let's go defensive and see if we can hang on to this. We're going to be inviting pressure for 30 minutes here. But I'm hoping that we've got enough defensive soundness to hang on. It's going to be Kavanagh with the shots over the bar. It was close though. It was very close. But yeah, you can see how compact we're staying. It's very, very good. Working as one. Defending as a unit. Just incredible to see. But set plays could be our downfall. 73 minutes played. That's whipped into the middle. Pratt gets it clear. Here's Lee. Lee with a chance, and well, it's 3-2 now. It's squeaky bum time. As I said, I didn't feel safe at 3-0. And we've just looked very nervous in the second half. We're going to go very defensive now. I don't know who else we can bring on to help us see this out. Who have we got on the bench? Nobody really. 87 minutes gone. I'm happy that if there's no highlights left, 3 minutes of added time. I think we're going to do it, folks. I think we're going to do it. We have done it. We're in the FA Cup. Third round. 3-2. We beat Bradford City. That is a huge victory with 10 men for 70 minutes in that match. And we are through to round 3 of the FA Cup. Absolutely unbelievable. And, well, Townsend is banned as well. So that's 2 fullbacks gone. We will just continue on a little bit to see who we have got in that third round. Come on, Premier League sides. Okay, not too bad. This is actually a winnable match, this one. We will play Queen's Park Rangers in the third round of the FA Cup. They're 11th in the Championship. We're playing away from home. It's not a bad one. We should get some decent money from that. And obviously the ability to potentially cause a huge upset in the FA Cup. Get through the fourth round. Get a little bit more money, but we should absolutely get a decent payday from QPR. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That's going to be... is that going to be the next episode? It might be. It just really depends on how we get on over the next couple of matches. We might do Hartlepool and Rochdale and then come back for QPR and Barrow next time. We'll just have to see how things go. But enjoying this FA Cup run, and hopefully you guys are too. If you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.